I'm a firm believer that if you want to make America great again, you do it in America and you make it from the ground up. There's several things that I want to say to welcome November. This is the first thing. If you live here in Mattoon, the county market sells these bags, and I'm planning on buying at least 2 bags to help the homeless or the needy, if you will. They're called bags of hope, I want to say. Inside it is the stuff that people need for a meal, and they're like $4.99 a bag, and I want to buy 2 bags to show people that it's not about receiving, it's about giving, that feeling of giving in November. And it always irritates me that we always start off with what we're grateful for in November. Grandma always instilled in me it shouldn't be just one holiday that we're grateful for everything we have. We should be grateful 365 days a year. And something else that I wanted to say to all of you tonight is you can impact your city. You can impact your world. It doesn't have to be the gift of buying something for someone, although that's kind and most of you should do that. It could be a simple act of a customer compliment. Now, I want to share with you that I believe to be grateful, we must thank those in the thankless positions. The positions where they're in service to serve us, but rarely get a thank you. Now, I thought of this tonight over supper with Grandpa. How can I make a difference? How can I impact someone's life and improve it? It doesn't have to be such a big overture. It can be a simple act of kindness. Tonight I took a moment of my time to impact someone just by leaving a note at a corporate site and leaving a compliment on the customer service that I received. Maybe we all should try improving the city, the town that we live in before we go outside the country wanting to make improvements for others. Think of how one simple act of kindness can impact someone else this November. That's my homework for you. Do a simple act of kindness. And you can put the hashtag be grateful, hashtag impact your city, but do something. Don't just be a bump on the log. If you take a cart back into a business, motor or a push cart, you did something. Hashtag it. If you decide to get great service from, let's say, a waitress, ask to talk to the manager right there, right then. Give that person a compliment, and maybe that will give them a raise or a better standing with their manager. But do something to impact your city, your town, so you can make lives better for other people. You don't have to travel abroad. You got issues and problems in the country you reside in the city you reside in. Let's make a difference. Let's take a stand, by golly. Okay, well, I've made a point tonight. I don't want to elaborate too much, except for, okay, I will. This happened to me a few nights ago. Out at Wendys, they took the 4 for $4 off the menu with the grilled chicken wrap. And that is something that I adore. And I, with PCOS, have to eat healthy. And my grandpa eats the chicken nuggets. He loves those things. So I always give him my 4 chicken nuggets that are extra. So I was debating on how to eat healthy. How to eat, with the menu that they're giving me. Now, mind you, I had a can of soup for lunch. Okay, so this is my bad meal. Okay. So while I'm sitting there eating this bad meal, well, before I eat the bad meal, I was just contemplating, what am I going to do? I mean, how can I stay within my calorie limit and eat what I'm supposed to eat? One of my friends came up, and she's also a worker there at the store, Wendys, Sam, and I did leave a compliment on their website tonight that she deserves a raise for her ingenious position that she came up with this, of putting, instead of a bun, a tortilla shell, okay? Which is a lot better than their bun, and put lettuce and tomato, and kind of like a cheeseburger, but yet with the healthiness of the tortilla shell. And tonight I went out there and I ordered that. The manager had no idea how to do it. So he literally gives me the tortilla shell on top of the burger and the cheese and the lettuce and the tomato, which was in a box. And he was like, you can do it yourself. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, at least I got my tortilla shell. I don't care if I have to stuff the thing myself, but at least I can, I'm not that helpless that I can't do that, So, but she took the time to dice up the tomato, dice up the lettuce, and insert it into a fold so it was just like the chicken wrap, but yet it was in the beefy wrap thing. Not all that healthy with the beef, I know, but you have to, go by what they should have, which is the grilled chicken 4x4 on the 4x4 menu, if you know what I mean, and they won't let you have it. So you have to come up with other ingenious ways to keep on a simple yet nice diet, yet a little unhealthy, because you do get hungry, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting to the point of is, if someone does a nice act for you, go out of your way and repay that favor. Do something nice for them. Every time that one of my friends at the bank, and I do mean friends because I don't meet a stranger. I'm in my grandma's way, I have that in me. I don't meet a stranger. They're just a friend I haven't made yet. I talk to my bank people when I called and talked to them about the balances and all that stuff and the stuff that comes in and out. And they know more about my life story and what I've went through probably than more people know on my Facebook, although some if they watch my YouTube channel. What I'm saying is, if they do that favor for you, do a common courtesy, because at the end of the call, I usually say something like this: thank you for listening, or thank you for being a friend, or thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to my problems. You don't know how much that means to me. And that's the God's honest truth. And sometimes they can be the best listeners, the best supporters, the best people to give you encouragement, the best people to talk to in the face of this God's green earth. And you know what? If they have done me a favor by listening to all my troubles, then they deserve a raise. Just saying. So try and do something this November to thank those in a thankless position. # be grateful. # impact your city. Thank you. Good night.